Hey, it's random pop culture news freak here once again, aka Mr. Manny Wolverine. You guys wrestling around Church Warriors channel. Follow me on my social medias like Twitter, Instagram, aka X, and all the other social media links that about down below to all the hashtags and all the other good stuff. AOL symbol down there as well. Anyways, I was really originally going to do this Thursday or Friday. It's probably going to be Saturday or Sunday by the time you guys see it. I've been battling like a mother effer since this past Sunday or early Monday. I don't know what it was. I'm going to get to the news in 2 or 3 minutes. You can skip to the duration point when I finally start talking about. I haven't talked about any anime gacha game news in a long ass fucking time. So I get a good credit to a dude I haven't talked about in a very long time. You know, sometimes it's a little bit of a hate rage baiting, like sort of clickbaity sort of dude, but he's still funny as heck. Revy Says Desu. I'll give credit to him. I heard it from this dude like 2 days ago. I had a really bad fucking battle with a fucking migraine headache I had for almost 6 fucking days. It's been driving me out the freaking walls. That's why you didn't see any videos this Thursday or Friday. Well, hopefully Saturday. I had to take 3, maybe 4 Tylenols or Advils to get this crap out of my head. Felt like somebody was drilling me with a freaking hammer and kept putting a nail through my freaking head. That's how bad that shit felt. That's why you didn't see any videos earlier this week. So there's that. I know I'm not trying to get TMI with you, but it's been hurting. It's been fucking painstakingly a bitch trying to me for being tried the videos. But anyways, I'll leave the Valorant music in the background. Some Valorant news as well. I haven't talked anything Valorant since like 2021, 2022. It has been a very long time, so I talked about this almost 3 years. But this one, I'm gonna get to anime manga news first. So hopefully I don't get a copyright claim for this. Anyways, Una Musumi, Pretty Derby English release confirmed to be playable at Anime Expo 2024. I get a credit to Revy Says Desu. I'll leave the link to this video in the description box below if you want to check it out yourself. So, let's just jump in this thing head first. No pun intended, let's go. If you've been playing the Psy Games releases over the years, we have quite a few projects released out. This is from Touch Arcade. I only read it once before. Second time I read it. I was stalling unless I really get it started. Outside Japan and Asia, the Uma Masuye, or aka Museu Party. This is says Museum Party. I don't know. Pretty Derby felt like it was never happening. Characters from Una Musea Pretty Derby have been in other games released in the West, most recently in Excellent Gold Ship, which is a Grand Blue Fantasy versus. I heard of Grand Blue Fantasy a while ago. I don't really care about gacha games that much, to be honest with you guys. That's more like a Gen Z, Gen Alpha kids. They probably like that way more than I do. And there's probably some millennials that like that shit, but to me, I don't like that whole cash grab microtransaction fucking gacha game bullshit. It sucks. That's why you'll never in a billion years hear me talk about. You know, I talked about Genshin Impact twice, but after that and Honkai Star Rail and the Zenzola thing and Withering Weather shit came out, I have zero interest in that stuff. Yeah, the graphics and the art design looks nice. It was just visual novels. How that indie developer game Doki Doki Literature Club was. I would like them a lot more. Without that fucking like that predatory. My personal opinion is very fucking predatory. How they take your money really fast like that. That's really grinds my fucking goddamn gears like a motherfucker. I'll get in a whole rant video on that. That's a whole separate video for something else. But let's move on. Today's Side Games is officially announced at Una Museum Party. Pretty Derby is getting this release. Have you read that? Be playable at Anime Expo 2024. We have no idea what Uma's Museum Pretty Derby Party is. It is a multimedia franchise covering mobile games, anime from Side Games. I'll probably watch the anime for this. That's probably the only interest I'm going to have in this. I never even heard about it because I guess it's exclusive. This is like a Japanese only anime and mobile game. It's just barely coming to the West for the first time, so there's that. So I still want to check it out for anime. The TV episodes, I'll watch the shows for it, but never fucking touching a mobile game. But let's move on. Da-da-da. This mobile game debuted back in early 2021 in Japan, iOS, and Android franchise before seeing a release to their later in a release. A lot of my friends love Museum anime. Recently had a movie that a friend of mine watched in Japan and says, quote, I've not seen much of the anime or played the game, but I love the character interaction designs. Watch more for the announcement English release in the stream below. I didn't watch the whole stream, I think it was 2.5 hours, but I did watch this one was funny. It reminds me so much of the freaking typical boring ass waifu high school shit, but it was funny back in the day. When I was still high school or maybe community college, I would have been into this, but I have no interest in playing the gacha games. I'm sorry, I guess not for my generation. Let's move on. I'm an old man. Una Musemiya Party? Musemiya Party. Derby features horse girl recreations of a famous racehorse, and the brand has even managed doing collaboration with the newest Top Gun movie in Japan. While Musemi Pretty Derby English release date hasn't been announced, its tutorial parts will be played at Anime Expo in 2024 in English. You can currently get an Musemi Pretty Derby for free on the App Store and iOS, and on the Google Play for Android here in Japan. I know this might not sound like a big deal to many, given that there are loads of other popular games in Japan on mobile that don't get a release internationally, but with side games expanding and doing global releases, this is great to see. I hope that the game does well as involving loading into Arc Systems Works developed for Uma Museum's Pretty Derby fighting game. I'll be covering any other new information we get here in the English release for Uma Musemi Pretty Derby. Stay tuned for more on that. Check out the official link English website here. My thoughts, views, opinions, speculation. I kind of said everything I had to say. It sucks because a lot of the intro for this song was really, really good. I'll watch the anime for it, but I can't see myself playing any of these games, bro. A lot of it's predatory. It's a fucking cash grab. They always steal your fucking money. They always want you to be paying more and more pools. And they're trying to copy everything off fucking, my personal opinion, like Digimon and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, I got a brand new pull for this. I got a brand new pull for that. I know most of their demographics are probably kids and teenagers, so I'm way, way off that demographic completely. Way out of the loop in that, and I'm glad I am because I give zero shits about these games. They are absolutely fucking disgusting and predatory as hell, in my opinion. Oh, if you want a new DLC skin, you gotta pay 5 or 10,000 gems or cards or something points. I hate that fucking goddamn stupid ass fucking point system that they have. I know I'm an old man. Yeah, I know. I was raised as a 90s, early 2000s kid. I was way too poor to have PC. I didn't grow up on PC games. I grew up on really old school shit, and it's gonna make me age myself. I don't care. It is what it is. I grew up on the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, PS1, PS2, GameCube, N64. I didn't really have an N64, sadly, but I borrowed it maybe twice from one of my cousins way back when I still lived in upstate New York back in the day. The only three I remember playing was Banjo-Kazooie, a lot of Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong 64, Star Fox. And then like the other two I ever rented from the N64, I think it was either Bomberman, and there was another one. Fuck, it's a tie between damn, I don't remember the freaking name, but I think it was before Billy Hatcher was a thing, because that was the GameCube era. That was before N64 was completely over with. Oh yeah, I think it was Siphon Filter, and then there was another one that was exclusive to the Nintendo 64 back in the day. My God. I think it was Star Wars Battlefront, because I know they had that for PS1, but I liked it better than N64 in my opinion. But I like the Tony Hawk games better because they showed a lot of blood and they had cursing and a lot of swear words in it. That shit was a lot more cooler for the PS1, PS2 because for some reason, since back then Nintendo was the family-friendly, squeaky clean, we can't do nothing freaking wrong because we're so nice. We're for little kids sort of thing. Which I would know I was a little kid at the time, but I like to be an edgy little motherfucker back then. I liked seeing that shit in Tony Hawk back in the day. But anyways, let's just jump into this. It's a cool looking anime series. I'll give the anime a shot, and that's it. I'll read a little bit of this Valorant thing. I haven't talked about this thing in 2-3 years. It's been a very long ass time since I talked about it. I know there was a trailer that came out for it. I'm nervous I'm gonna get a copyright claim or strike. I'm already with the music in the back. I might get a claim. I don't know. Valorant episode 9. What we need to know. It comes from Gabby DeSena. Gotta get credit. Credit is there. Oh, what? This is Oh, that's a January. June 24th. Okay, so this is more recent. Valorant episode 9. That's the one I want to know about. Collision is here. The new Valorant episode promises new skins, new competitive map pool, and new agent. A release for official Valorant trailer gives us plenty of information on what to expect. There's everything you know about episode 9. I know there's a whole link to the episode. I'll leave the link to the episode in the article here from Sports Illustrated. I'm surprised they're doing stuff now. Usually Sports Kilo Dexterdo talks about that. There's a lot to look forward to this Valorant episode. A mysterious new agent is more than likely to join Valorant's forces, plus Abyss is entering the, hopefully I'm saying it right, yeah, competitive queen rotation at last, so players can finally put their teams up and strategies to the test. A rank reset will put everyone back on even footing to climb. New skins, I'm probably gonna get fucking strike for this. Hopefully I'm gonna get a copyright claim. Are in store. Finally, patches are significant nerfs that will help balance Valorant teams. There's new agents. I don't know if these are... Are these like freaking like characters you play as? Or is this something else? Because I haven't played this shit in 3 years. Mysterious new agent will likely join Valorant team in episode 9. Riot Games teased the Agent 9 episode official trailer. Agent had a darker color scheme with a dark purple and greenish hues. These designs and kits will include twisting vines with sharp thorns, and an official episode 9 splash art piece featuring a map shows sharp claws encircling it, which may be also a facet of Agent's design. The Agent has some large connection with Valorant's upcoming map Abyss. Oh, that's cool. Map Abyss. While players already know about Abyss from patch 8.11 introduction, episode 9 will be a real test of community's Abyss skills. After being confined to an unrated style game mode, Abyss will now be officially... I always think about the anime series Made in Abyss when I hear that word. For some reason, that's what pops in my brain. I don't know if it's popping in your brains or stall guys, but that's what I think. Officially entering Valorant's competitive pool. An extremely large map features 2 open planned sites, many long-range angles, and some parkour areas. Check out the guides for the best agents in Abyss you can play as. Ranked resets. I guess that's a big thing for Valorant. I haven't seen it in a long ass time. I'm a noob now at this point. I'm very rusty at that shit. Each new episode will reset Valorant's players' rank. Players who remain unranked for the act will be back ranked for their original rank from before they took a break from playing. But the episode rank reset will demote most players back to several ranks. While it won't be able to restarting from a square one, you must put the extra work and grind to Valorant's competitive queen or queenie to return to where you were. Oh, and there's the DLC skins. Okay. Hopefully you don't have to pay a lot of microtransaction for that shit. If you do, that really sucks. These chicks remind me so much of that KDA chick. Arya skin. Oh, okay. Star Guardians Arya skin. Legends Showcase competitive. Bright and cute Valorant Star Guardians will likely resemble. That'd be nice. There's probably thoughts, views, opinions, speculation. There's probably a bunch of R34, Rule 34, Not Safe for Work, NSFW fan art of this chick. I thought it was the Seraphine chick from 2018 a long ass time ago. But this one, I really like this one. If I was a hardcore player of this, like I was, well, I wasn't really big into League of Legends, but I did appreciate it a little bit. I'd spend all my hard-earned money on this. This shit looks really badass to me. It kind of gives me old school Sailor Moon vibes. And a little bit of card captors. That's how old as fuck I am. One other thing, I hope the maps are really, really badass looking. I will admit, I haven't played Valorant in 3.5 years, but their map designs and like waifu girls that are in this game, that's just kiss. Really, really beautiful looking. I will admit, the Riot Games team, they know how to make their map freaking art design and the female chicks and all their weapons and all that stuff. They know how to make creativity fan art really, really good in this. Hopefully the AI doesn't take away their jobs. I didn't talk about this last week, so I'm done with all this. It's just tiny little bit of news. I know this is really, really super important, but we almost lost the man, the myth, the legend here, man. Gordon Ramsay, a.k.a. Ramsay himself, the one who's always screaming and yelling the crap out of his freaking audiences. Not audiences, but the people that compete on his shows. It's really, really scary. He said it almost passed away. Terrifying road accident and shows of his horrific injuries. Gordon Ramsay shares fans who almost died in lungs. I already read that. This comes from Monroe Lucifria. This 57-year-old TV chef took to social media to post a video of his harrowing injuries, which showed one side of his body covered in black and purple bruising. Hashtag Father's Day. And it says that. He captioned the post, yeah. I have a very, very important message to all the dads out there. Wear a helmet. Good. Thoughts, views, and opinions on that. I'm glad he's still breathing. Pray to God. He had a guardian angel on him on the side. And granted, hopefully he didn't sell his soul to the other opposite evil person. I pray he makes a full recovery from that. That was a big giant bruise. Like half the size of my belly. And I have a big belly too. So, that's all I'm going to say for now out of here. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed my freaking rant. And I'm done. And my video commentary. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros and boys and fans. Talking Morty. See you and see you guys every night, wherever in the world, the universe out there. Take the to change the video game industry news and manga news I just talked about, like manga news, virtual VTuber drama news, and of course, as always, reaction videos, especially to video games, TV shows, movies, upcoming anime series, and upcoming like video game sports as well. And super drama, serious, stern news as well. Peace out, ladies, goodbye. See you on the flip side. Stay cautious. I'm out. Take it easy, everyone. Goodbye.